Power doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes power arrives right on time. Picture a place where security often fails not because officers don't exist, but because the roads maybe don't. No asphalt, no patrol car access, no second chances. And now imagine that state arriving anyway. This week, Burkina Faso made a move that won't trend, but will change local outcomes. President Ibrahim Traore handed over 2,000 motorcycles to the National Police, and not for ceremony or optics, but for arrival. And remember, if you want more African first stories that Western media ignores, hit subscribe. We don't chase the headlines, we chase the truth. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why two wheels may now matter more than armored convoys across the Sahel. Sovereignty isn't declared, it shows up.
So, officially, the key to these issues, as we said, is the security of our citizens. This is a mission that has been entrusted to you. I think that this will be a plus for your marriage, the effective work that you have already begun. Continue to encourage the elements to give their best so that people in the different cities are safe. Thank you, Excellency.
Thank you, Excellency.
In any case, we promise to make good use of these motorcycles. We promise to make a lasting impact on security and provide peace of mind to the population that needs it. Thank you, Excellency.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck to all.
Thank you, Excellency. Thank you.
It is a feeling of great joy because today is a historic day. This is the first time in history that the National Police have received up to 2,000 motorcycles. These motorcycles were handed over by His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore, Head of State and President of the FAO, to National Police in order to strengthen the fight against urban insecurity. This is a historic moment, and I would like to thank, on behalf of the National Police and myself, His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore, the President of Faso and Head of State, for making this important donation to the National Police, which will increase our mobility capabilities and our ability to improve.
The handover took place in Ouagadougou on February 2nd, 2026. 2,000 motorcycles, uniform specification, nationwide deployment. They're branded Yento, meaning security in the Golmansima language, right? That name matters because this wasn't a donor shipment. It wasn't surplus equipment. It was a special presidential order designed around terrain reality. Burkina Faso is not flat highways and clean grids. It is often rural corridors, border zones, dust paths, and communities where conventional patrol vehicles simply do not arrive. And these motorcycles are built to move where authority used to stop. They're being deployed under security 24/7, a strategy launched in 2025 to ensure continuous law enforcement presence, not sporadic visibility. So, Western security models love heavy equipment, and Burkina Faso asked a different question. Who gets there first? So this headline sounds like motorcycles. That's basic. Why not armored vehicles? Is this really a security upgrade? And modern internal security is no longer about firepower alone. It's about response geometry, time, terrain, presence. And motorcycles cut response time dramatically, navigate past vehicles can't, and increase patrol density without fuel strain. They also allow constant visibility without militarizing daily life. This is not downgrading security, it's refining it. So insecurity grows where the state is absent, not where it is weak. And Burkina Faso isn't just chasing threats, it's closing gaps. The state doesn't disappear when the road ends, right? So let's talk about the real effects, not theory. So response time equals authority. And when police arrive in minutes instead of hours, crimes are interrupted, intelligence flows faster, and communities re-engage with the state. Presence changes behavior. And then the rule equity, right? Security has historically favored capitals and major cities, and motorcycles rebalance that map. Villages no longer wait for backup that never comes. The state becomes routine, not rare. And then operational efficiency. The Minister of Security called the motorcycles a critical asset, and that's not rhetoric, right? Lower maintenance, lower fuel costs, higher patrol frequency, and in plain terms, more coverage with fewer constraints. So for decades, Africa was told security had to be imported, and it turns out what was missing wasn't money. It might have been mobility logic. So let's talk about what's happening next. First, networking. These motorcycles aren't standalone units. They're nodes in a broader national security grid. Secondly, data and mapping. Faster response creates better reporting, better intelligence, better planning. And then thirdly, regional signaling. Other Sahel states are watching, not because of the bikes, but because of the doctrine shift. And in previous Africa Power reports, we've talked about African governments reclaiming functional authority, not symbolic power. And this is that theory operationalized. So inshallah, in next episodes, we'll look at how African security strategies are moving away from spectacle and towards systems, and why that quietly terrifies outdated narratives. So here's the truth. Security isn't about intimidation, it's about reliability. And sovereignty isn't shouted, it's felt. So, mashallah, that's your African insight for today. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because I'm Mr. Empower TV. We don't chase the headlines, we chase the truth behind them. This is Mr. Empower, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.